Good morning, everyone. Val here, and this is day one in Medellin, and this is the facility that I am staying at. It's the same one I stayed at in November. We had rain this morning, so everything is wet. We've spent the morning bagging stickers and stuff for the kids, candy, pencils, and I have a picture. I'll insert it here. And then this afternoon, we're going to be bagging the adult stuff. We're waiting for them to be bringing us back some more soap, bar soap, to put in the packages. We've organized and sorted everything else that we have. But it's been a nice, quiet morning of getting everything ready. We're going to be spending the day here today, just getting everything organized and ready to go. And then we're heading out to our first clinic tomorrow morning. It's about a half an hour away from this facility, and we will be setting up clinic for the day there. And I have the schedule, but I don't have it in front of me. But we have clinics every day for, I think, 4 or 5 days. And then we have a day that we'll go to church on Sunday and then do a little shopping after church. So this is the same facility we stayed at the last time. If you saw my videos from November, you see it looks familiar. We will not go to Concordia this year. So we're going to stay in the Medellin area, which is fine. We'll go wherever they need us to go. So I just wanted to do a little introduction for the video, let you know that I did make it down here and that we're getting everything ready to go. I'll have video throughout the trip. Good morning, everyone. Val here. This is our first clinic day, and this is what we are waking up to. Can you see the bird? Actually, there's 2 of them up there. They've been doing this for about half an hour. It is 7:30ish a.m. We also have a kitty joining us this morning. Hey, kitty. So we will eat probably in the next few minutes and then head out in about an hour to do our first clinic. We have sun and it is humid this morning. Phew. Look at these flowers. Oh, pretty. Okay, this is the area we were in last year, one of the areas. We're going to be here for a couple of days. This is the area where I check people in. They're going to be forming a line behind us, and they'll be checked in by the staff here. The nursing station is there. The waiting area is right there. And then the doctors are upstairs, and the pharmacy is over there. So this is our first area we're going to be working in today. We're thinking we're going to see about 150 patients today. All right, we are done with day 2. I am back in my room. We just finished dinner. I'm going to get in the shower, and it's awful humid here, and get ready to just relax the rest of the night. So we'll see you tomorrow. Good morning. We are heading out for day 2 clinic in Medellin, Colombia. So I'll get whatever footage I can today for you. So yesterday we did about 80 people. We're hoping we can double that today. So let's see how we do. We got a lot of rain last night, a nice thunderstorm. And but I slept pretty good. So they're calling for rain for the rest of the week. See what happens, but it's not raining now, so we should have a good start of our day. Breakfast was good. We had tortillas with cheese, kind of typical breakfast here. but it was pretty good. So let's see what the lunch is going to bring today. Yesterday's lunch, we had pork with rice and a little garden salad, I guess, just a little lettuce and carrots mixed together. And then they gave us a cheese Danish for a snack a little bit later. But overall, for dinner last night, we had soup. I'll try to get pictures. I forget to get pictures of the food. But for dinner last night, we had a soup with chicken and potatoes and a little salad. Food's been good. Dinner was good tonight. We're back in the room. We had chicken and rice with vegetables, and clinic went very well today. We did about 125 people. Probably be just as busy tomorrow, so I'm looking forward to doing that. They may switch my job tomorrow from weighing people and taking their measurements to doing eyeglasses. So we'll see what tomorrow brings. I'm not sure. They have asked me if I will do a devotional with the ladies in the home here tomorrow morning. So I'm honored to do that. And I'm going to try to sit here this afternoon or this evening. It's like 7 o'clock now. And try to put something together. They want something about 20 or 30 minutes long. So I'm going to go back into my archives in my little brain, because if I'd have known, I'd have brought something with me, but maybe work on one of the parables or something. So that's going to be it for today. I'm going to do a little work and then get in the shower and rest the rest of the night. So I will catch up with you guys tomorrow. Good morning, everyone. Val here. And this is our last day of clinic. This is clinic day number 4. We are going into the town of Boston, Colombia this morning, where the second girl's home is, and we will be doing clinic there for people in that area. So it's been a fun, it's been a good trip. It's been a rainy trip, very, very rainy. I took some pictures of the traffic was terrible with the rain coming home last night and the night before, and they've had some flooding and some mudslides, and it's just slowing up the traffic real bad with the condition of the roads, which are already, in a backed up condition, like our roads, in the United States can get all backed up with traffic and rush hour traffic and stuff. So, um, I did eyeglasses yesterday. I helped with the eyeglasses. The interpreter, the lady that is a missionary down here, uh, did the eye testing because she was able to talk to the patients, and I just assisted her with glasses and other items like that. I could basically tell what she needed by, how far they got on the reading chart and stuff. So I just, we tried different glasses on them and then got them some glasses to go. So everybody pretty much got a pair of glasses. If their eyes were different, one was different than the other, like mine, and I'm nearsighted and farsighted, and I need special glasses. We couldn't do that, but basic glasses, either reading glasses or distance glasses, one or the other, we could do if both eyes were the same. Further testing, we weren't able to do that. So that was fun to do that for the first time yesterday. I'm not sure what I'm doing today, but it doesn't matter. I'll do whatever they want me to do. So we're going to be there all day today, getting set up, getting our clinic done. We did over 450 people in the last 3 days, which is a really good number, and hoping for another maybe 150 today. So this will be our last clinic day. And then tomorrow will be Sunday, we'll go to church and have some shopping time. And then Monday, we spend some time at the home with the girls and do some training with them. And then we fly home. So I'll get you whatever footage I can today. I'll get some footage in the other facility, or at least get some pictures, because I know I did a lot of footage when I was here the last time, and we went to the Boston facility the last time, so you could always go back and look at those videos. So I don't want to give you a whole lot of the same stuff, but I'll give you what I'm doing day to day. So I do have some pictures from yesterday. I can insert them. So I'm going to head down to breakfast. We have breakfast at 7 o'clock, and then they're coming to get us at 8. And we're going to head down to Boston. I will see you, I guess, in Boston. The birds are back. This, can you see the smoke on the mountain? It's behind the building. It looks pretty cool. It's a damp morning. It's gonna rain all day. Birds are talking. Okay, I'm working the eyeglass table today. These are our sample glasses. Eye chart on the wall and eyeglasses. Good morning, everyone. Val here. And yesterday was our last day of clinic. We weren't as busy as the day before, but we saw a lot more kids. Probably half, and I don't know about half, but maybe a third of everybody we saw was kids. We did a few eyeglasses, not a whole lot. I did eyeglasses again yesterday. But all in all, it's been a good trip. We've probably given out over 400 pairs of glasses and taken care of a lot of medical needs. So it's been a great trip. Today we have church this morning, and then they're going to provide us a lunch at church, and we're going to find some place to go shopping where hopefully it's not raining, because it's rained all week long. So really tired of the rain, but they're still calling for more rain. It should be a good day, kind of more of a relaxing day, going out to dinner together tonight and with the girls. And then tomorrow we're just going to have a training day here where we're going to do a little work with the girls. I've got some embroidery to teach them if they don't know how to embroider. If they do, they can just have the kits. And I'm not sure what the rest of the plan is. So the birds are singing out there, squawking out there. Breakfast should be ready by 7. So I am ready to go, I think. Hope y'all are having a great week. I've had a very rewarding week and feel blessed to be here. So I'll try to get you some more footage today. I don't know, they're shooting something up in the air. They did it a little earlier too. I'm having trouble seeing it. Oh no.
Isn't that strange?
Yeah, what is it?
It's like they were shooting it.
Yeah, it had like things on it that was making it go up. It's like way up above me.
They got a little bit more of that energy. That's cool. Some of their classes last 2 years, and there's examinations at the end of each class, so it's set up a little bit closer to some of the full rehearsals. That's what we're going to say. I
The shopping area that we're in.
Único del mundo que combate problemas dolores
Dice que está arrepentida, que pierde un beso que sin querer.
Acá tenemos, amigo, disculpa, el nombre de Toma. A ver, una vuelta para él. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay.
This is our final day in Medellin. We just got up. I'm going to head down to breakfast. I just got my shower, of course. And we're going to spend the day here at the center with the girls today and teach them anything we want to teach them. I brought the embroidery. I don't know if they know how to embroider or not, but they can do the kits if they do. If they don't, then they can learn how to do the different stitches. I'm not an expert at it either, so we can learn together. But that is what I brought for them. I'm not sure what anybody else has got planned. But that's the plan for today. Just more of a relaxation day, getting packed to leave. I think around 1 in the morning or 1:32, somewhere around in there. And we're going to head on back home. So it's been a good trip. I really enjoy it. I'll do a little wrap up at the end once I get home and get more time. But it's been a good trip. I hope you enjoyed a little bit of video that I've gotten for you. And I'll see you back in the States. Well, if I have any video today, I'll add it on to here.
Pájaro. Sí. ¿De qué? Pájaro. Pájaro.
We made it home. We left Colombia at, we left the mother's home at 3 in the morning. I think our flight out was 6:15-ish. We got to Miami around 10:30. We lost an hour in there because it's an hour time difference. Then we had to wait till 1:30 to board the plane, and they flew us to New York. And so we flew over Virginia to have to come back to Virginia, which makes no sense. We've had to do that before, from Florida to New York to Virginia for some reason. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. So 1:30 we boarded the plane, went to New York, and then 7:45 boarded the plane and got to Richmond around 10:30, 11, somewhere in there. It's an hour and a half driving back to Becky's house, and then another half hour. My car was at Becky's because I went with Becky. Becky drove the four of us to the airport. So it took me another half hour to get home. By the time I got home, it was 18 minutes past midnight this morning. So I'm home. I did get a good night's sleep last night. My knee's bothering me real bad, and I have some numbness, and I think I have a pinched nerve somewhere in my hip or a little bit lower, because this the top portion of my right leg is numb. So I am going to call my doctor today, see if I can't get an appointment in there and get this looked at. But I wanted to do a little update for you, or kind of like show you the pictures that I took while I was there and kind of like talk you through them. But that one day we had gone to shopping. We went to church in the morning, and then we all went shopping together. And we went to this area. It used to be the worst part of Medellin. All the drug dealers were there. It just was a bad situation there, and nobody went there. So the government came in and cleaned it up, sent, you know, deported a lot of people, got a lot of people out of there, and then cleaned up the city, or that section of the city. I'm trying to go back and look at my pictures, but they made it into like a little kind of like souvenir vendor market kind of place, a cute little place. We went down there. You know, it's not 100% safe, no places when you're out of the country, so you got to kind of guard your wallet. And you know, I wear the front pouch, and I have my wallet and my passport, you know, at the back pocket closest to my body, and then I have, you know, my phone. I took my phone out to take pictures in different spots, but I didn't leave my phone out. I do have a strap. I always put it around my wrist, but I don't want anybody to snatch my phone. So we were careful with our phones that we didn't flash those around too much. But we decided to walk through the marketplace, so you had to like walk up a hill. I have some pictures, I'll insert them as I'm talking. So you walk up the hill, it's shopping all the way up with the little vendors on each side. They weren't pushy, you know, they let you look at their stuff, and they didn't kind of force stuff on you. It was a nice little shopping area. And then you got to like the top. It was a pretty steep climb. We got to the top, and then there were escalators, so you could take escalators up. You could do more shopping, and then there was another area you could take, and this was all outdoor. Escalators up, more shopping. So we did that, like 3 or 4 escalators going up, and it was neat because it was kind of like an outdoor experience with escalators, because they were kind of taking you up a hill. And then you got to the top, and there was some more walking, going around, and more vendors and food areas to eat and things like that. Very interesting. And at each level, you could kind of look down and see the town below, and or the city of Medellin below. Very, very cool. I did get a few clips, which I will insert at the top. When we got to the top, we did take a group picture up there, and I will insert that there. But just the overlook and the beauty of the area that we were in. I didn't buy anything. I did see some little ducks, which I thought were really cute. There was a little store that was kind of like tucked in the back, and I could see them through the window. And I was very, very tempted to go and buy a duck because of the cruise ducks and stuff that said Medellin for us, but I didn't want the group to have to wait for me to go into a duck store to pick out a duck. So I didn't do that. But as you can see from the pictures, you can see overlooking the city how very, very cool all of this was. As we were coming back down the hill, some of the girls were buying t-shirts, hats, stuff like that, little souvenir stuff. I don't need any of that stuff. And I did get another hat from Colombia. They give us our hats for the clinic, saying that we're missionaries there. So I do have like one from my last trip and one from this trip, so I don't need any more hats, and I don't really need t-shirts. I don't wear a lot of t-shirts, so. Our driver picked us up. We had a very awesome driver from the girls' home. He one of the guys there, drove us everywhere we wanted to go in a van. He took us to a mall area, and we did get some shopping in the mall. Our first stop was for ice cream, of course. The pastor down there that came down, he always brings us down for the clinics. He paid for ice cream for all of us. He gave the girls that were down there, there's 3 German girls that came over from Germany and are volunteering their time for a year. They're getting ready to go home. I'm going to miss them because I met them last time I was there, and they were there this time kind of showing us around, interpreting for us as we're going through the marketplace, making sure we could understand the money and the exchange and everything. and they had money to buy us ice cream. So we all got ice cream, and that was fun. And then we all met together. We were going to go to Crepes and Waffles again because that's where we went to eat in the mall the last time. But when the pastor got there with all of the girls from the home and their babies, Crepes and Waffles was packed. I mean, they were packed. They didn't have room for us. So there was a little Italian restaurant next door to there, and the girls from Germany said it was a really good restaurant. So and they had space for us. So we all ate there, and I do have a few little pictures. I have some pictures of the menu. They had a really interesting menu. And I asked one of the girls from Germany, what's the best thing on the menu? And she said, the pizza topped with pasta. And I said, that sounds interesting. So I ordered pizza topped with pasta. It came a little bit different than I was expecting. It was in a cast iron skillet, a small cast iron skillet. The pizza dough, I didn't consider pizza dough because it was really, really thin, more like a tortilla dough. It didn't really rise. They had it draped over the sides of this cast iron pan, and they had the pasta in the middle. I got shrimp on my pasta with like a white sauce. Oh, it was very, very good. But the pizza, I was a little disappointed with the pizza crust because it draped over, and I went to pull it off to use it as bread, and it was just hard. So I didn't think they topped that. I didn't think they got that perfectly, but they did a good job. I mean, I couldn't eat the whole thing. I ate about half of it. I ate a few pieces of the pizza crust, kind of used it as bread, but the pasta was really, really good. And then we went home from there. The next morning was with the girls. They let me do my devotional. So I did the parable of the lost coin for devotions that morning. I had put it together the day before from my video of from the parables, the lost coin. And everybody seemed to really enjoy that, the volunteers and the girls. I had somebody there too. As I was speaking, they were interpreting for them so the girls could understand. After the class, after my devotional, one of the ladies did some exercise stretching with the girls and stuff, you know, with their babies, baby stretching. We went out, sorted eyeglasses. I counted the eyeglasses and sorted them for her so she knew how much we had of each size and what she needed to get. And then we kind of just hung out a little bit in the afternoon. For dinner, the girls were, and then in the afternoon, around 4, I did the embroidery with them. I gave them each their kits. I gave them some hand lotion that I took down for them, and I did a little instructions on embroidering with about 5 of the 8 girls. I left the kits for the other ones, and I told the girls to explain it to them. A couple of the girls said, yeah, my grandma used to do this, but they didn't know how to do it. They were never taught, but they were very excited to get the kits and to learn, and they were doing a really good job too. And at dinner time, they fixed a fried chicken for us, because that's always like the goodbye dinner. They said it's kind of like they have a place that does fried chicken down there, and if you're having a celebration, you go and you buy the fried chicken and you bring it home and you share that. That's kind of like a celebration kind of thing. They presented us all with these little cups that said, you know, had Juan Valdez, the coffee with a little bookmarker and a little ribbon, and I thought that was just precious. And they're metal cups, really nice little cups. And we all sat down and chatted. You know, of course, they were typing stuff out on Google Translate, so we could all like read what each other was saying, and had a nice little dinner together. One of the girls that went with us had bought some dessert, so we had cake for dessert. And then we were getting our suitcases packed and get together because we had to fly out we had to leave. They were picking us up at 3 in the morning to go to the airport. And we were joking that we were taking one of the babies with us. So one of the younger girls put a baby in their suitcase. So I had a little picture. I thought it was cute. They were playing around. But we had a good time. We had a really, really good time. Of course, missed my nice soft bed. Their beds are a little hard. I missed our shower because, you know, we have some water pressure. They really have no water pressure there. Miss Steve, of course, Miss Steve, missed my house and my neighbors and, you know, all of that stuff. But very much enjoyed my trip. Had a great experience helping people that were very, very appreciative of it. The girls were very appreciative. They said we're like their aunts, and they keep wanting us to come back and see them because they need that interaction, and they need that support, and they need that love, and their babies need that love, and it's always, it's great to go down and to see them. So please keep the ladies in your prayers. They had a lot of different kind of illnesses going on, and, you know, the babies and the moms, and they had a lot of challenges they were trying to work through. And, yeah, just keep them in your prayers. Was a great experience. I will definitely go back. So that's the conclusion. I'm sure this video has run a little bit long, but I hope you enjoyed a little bit of my experience down in Medellin, in Colombia, and brought back some coffee, of course, because the girls' home sells the coffee and makes a little bit of profits off that to help the home. The home, they're trying to build a church. They're trying to put a new roof on part of the home, and there's some expenses down there. So there's money to be raised. We do the best we can with helping them by selling coffee and stuff for them, but any donations for them is always appreciated. I think they're going to be, the pastor's going to be coming up and speaking in Michigan or somewhere. That's where his mom lives, up Michigan or somewhere. He's coming up in a little bit to see his mom and to preach at one of the churches, and hopefully try to get a little funding. I know there was a fundraiser down there. They did make a good amount of money, a good start. Anyway, I think it would be enough to fix the roof and then some. So, but they need, you know, building a church is not cheap anywhere. So anyway, I'm going to stop it at that. Thank you all for watching. Give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed and you want to. Leave a comment below. And remember, it is all about the adventure. And I will see you all tomorrow.